Hello, I'm James, and this video is my application to be the new Time Lord. It's the first one I've ever made, so I hope you like it. I personally think Doctor Who is absolutely brilliant, so I guess I better answer the main question and explain what it is I like about it and why I think Doctor Who is so great. You have a 900 and something year old Doctor running around with so much energy. Every single episode is running and excitement and fun. And David Tennant alone was a good enough reason to love the Doctor. One thing I personally love about Doctor Who is that for the first time in its life, physics gets to look interesting. I quite like physics and I take it as a subject, but I'm the only person I know that actually likes it. No one seems to find physics interesting, I can sort of see why. But here is this dashing, energetic Doctor, and he travels all of space and time, doing massive events, dragging planets, hopping about galaxies, and quite a lot of it is based on physics. And he uses a lot of science in this show. A lot of science and quite a lot of brilliant technology, to be fair, but I'm pretending science is cool for a bit. The baddies in Doctor Who are amazing. I think no other show can really have the same selection, history, and just pure awesomeness of these. You know, the Daleks and the Cybermen, they're sort of the oldest baddies. It's been stretching back for a while, and they're brilliant storylines, both of them. A personal favourite of mine are the Weeping Angels. They are so freaky! The way they just stay there and they're just waiting for you to blink, for you to look away, for anything. The second you're weak, they come right at you. It's like, ah! It's getting to the point now that if I walk past a statue, I just look at it, and as I walk past, I watch all the way, and I actually get to the point where I have to turn my head a little bit, and as soon as I'm sure it's not moving, I can carry on. But how often does a show, just a show on TV, have that big an effect on you? I think the origins of the Doctor are just fabulous. I love the way that the Time Lords as a race were very advanced, and they decided they were going to sit back and watch the universe, and they weren't going to interfere, which meant they let all these awful atrocities happen. But one man, just one man, went, no, I'm not going to accept this. I'm going to go and I'm going to save all of space and time from itself. I'm going to make everything better. Another reason is because everybody knows fezzes are cool. Okay, so we had to include our pledge of collaboration, cooperation, so I'll be willing to make videos as often as possible. We don't really have a challenge or like punishment thing set up on this channel, but it's really nice to see people's faces when you expect to see their faces. I think something amazing about Doctor Who is the way it can bring history to life. I love history. I mean, like the previous Doctor, you had Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth, and more recently we've had Hitler, of course. And it's great because we all know these big events, we know these people in history, but Doctor Who suggests sort of bylines and other stories that are running parallel to it, or perhaps reasons for events. Sort of in the same way Blackadder Goes Forth works, because we all know about the First World War, so they can make jokes and storylines that we know existed. Doctor Who does exactly the same thing. I mean, we all know Hitler was an evil dictator. So when are we ever going to get the opportunity to see someone go, shut up Hitler? I think that's great. Although you said you were joking, you asked what it was that we found so great about Six Months from Time Lords and what attracted us to the channel. So I thought I'd better include a little bit about it, an explanation to why I think the channel's great. I just want to say, I have never made a YouTube video. I mentioned earlier that this is my first video. And the idea of being able to contribute to your channel was just such a brilliant opportunity, I couldn't let it go. So I thought I'd include a couple of reasons to why I thought your channel was so awesome. Just one Time Lord is awesome enough to have an entire TV series. It's like, how much awesome is there condensed on one channel? That's brilliant. It's a show I personally love, but it's one that I can only have my viewpoint of. I watch it, I find certain things funny, I find certain things interesting, but having somewhere online where you can see loads of different viewpoints is brilliant, because although it's just one show, every single day you have comments and you don't repeat each other. You have completely different views, you see all these different plot turns in different ways, and I think that's great to be able to see. I personally don't tailor my beliefs to what the popular opinion is with the larger crowd of people, and I think your channel is exactly the same, because you watch something that is great, and you don't go on what the large crowd of people say, you give your genuine belief, and that is superb. I think it's brilliant that there's a place online where people like us can talk to each other. One thing I think is quite important is that I'm taking this very, very seriously. I saw that there was an opportunity to contribute to your channel, and I downloaded some software so I can make proper videos for my submission, and hopefully if I get in, so that I can contribute videos. I got a new webcam because my old one was just awful, and I've made a new YouTube account, and I'm going to subscribe to you guys, and you will be the only things on there. There's no way I'm going to miss a post or an upload or anything like that. I can promise that I won't be lazy or late or miss any events of importance, because everything's new and it is just for the channel. So I am taking it very seriously. To be honest, you could have a list of hundreds, if not thousands, of things that are incredibly awesome about Doctor Who. Lots of people love Doctor Who. Millions of people watch it. So I thought it'd be only right that I'll tell you a little bit about me, because you don't want to get someone in that likes Doctor Who but is really mean or nasty or tries to increase world suck. So this is me. I love it when the coffee's done. I'm a nerd fighter. I love John Green's books. I believe in charity work and decreasing world suck, so I've gone out to North Africa and built an extension to a school. And if you talked to since March of last year, you'll know I'm Captain Jack.